Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Clinical Ethics Forum this afternoon. Topic: considering justice resource allocation in the context of scarcity. One of a series of clinical ethics forums that the New South Wales Health System, Ministry and local health districts put on over the year. And we're very pleased to be hosting it in southeastern Sydney. I'm Greg Stewart. I'm the Director of Primary, Integrated and Community Health for this district, and I also have a responsibility as Executive Sponsor for Clinical Ethics. What a grand title that is. Now, I'm going to begin with three things. The first is to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and to acknowledge Aboriginal elders past and present, and to pay my respects to those Aboriginal elders and to Aboriginal people who are here with us today. The second thing is to let you know that this paraphernalia is working and the session today is being recorded. So keep that in mind when you ask questions and all the rest, because we do plan to do a good edit of this and have it available for use, beyond as a resource through the Clinical Ethics Service in New South Wales Health and more broadly. And the other thing is you need to watch out for these desks, because they're very unstable. And once in the past, I rested my head on my hand because I was just slightly tired and it fell down. So it was very embarrassing. So don't do that. And if you put your laptop on, there's a big chance that it'll fall over and make a big noise. So with those kind of introductions, it's my job today to be the MC and introduce the speakers and introduce the panel. I think we're going to get, at some point we'll have a program up, but the program is quite simple. Presentations from Angus Dawson and Winston Liao, and then a case presentation, and then a panel discussion, including the people down the front who I'll introduce here later. But the first thing is for me to invite Sophie Tyner from the New South Wales Health Department, the New South Wales Ministry for Health, who's at the moment the Acting Director of the Office of the Chief Health Officer, and here representing Kerry Chant, the Chief Health Officer, who's a great supporter of clinical ethics, just for some preliminary words about what we're doing here today and the role and the role and involvement of the Ministry in all this stuff. Thanks very much, Sophie.
Thanks, Greg. I'll just be really brief and then we can get into the presentation. So Dr. Chant did ask me to apologise on her behalf for not being here tonight. She's overseas at the moment, and I know that she really enjoys these forums, and often after she and my clinical ethics colleagues attend the forums, we have really interesting follow-on discussions in the office in the following days. So we do partner with LHDs to host 3 of these forums each year, and the next one is hosted in March by the Murrumbidgee Local Health District. So I think the point that Greg made about recording these presentations and having them available will be particularly pertinent for one that's out of the metro area for most of us. I understand that tonight's topic of resource allocation was chosen after feedback from staff, and I'm sure that the themes that emerge in the discussion will be really resonating with all of us, as this is such an important area and an area in which we all have a role to play in managing the available resources. So on behalf of the Chief Health Officer, I'd really like to thank Southeastern Sydney Local Health District for hosting us tonight, and also to commend the district on the launch of your new clinical ethics strategic plan. And thank you to our speakers. I hope you all enjoy the event.